Guide for Base Epoch. Hello there. This is a short guide for DragonFable's Base Epoch class. Base Epoch is simply the Epoch armor without a respective bracer artifact. Base Epoch is a very powerful class capable of dealing high amounts of burst damage whilst having great defenses. It is obtained by using a Heromart calendar code from 2018 onwards. Class mechanics. To start, we have Base Epoch's main mechanic, Momentum. Base Epoch has a momentum widget above its attack button which indicates how much momentum it currently has by clicking on it. Base Epoch's momentum starts at 0 and caps at 9. Momentum can be generated from some skills and can be used to empower other skills. The skills that use momentum are Laser Slice, Punch, Time Shift, Pierce, Gunburst, and Final. While the ones that generate momentum are Boost and Ultra Boost, Hex and Ultra Hex, Combo, Attack, and Charge Burst. The only skill that does not consume or generate momentum is Fade. Do note that Attack and the third use of Combo generates 2 momentum, Ultra Hex/Boost generates 3 momentum, while every other skill only generates 1 momentum. Also, using a potion will also generate 1 momentum. The next class mechanic, which is closely tied to momentum, is that Base Epoch has double turns. This is tied to the amount of momentum Time Shift consumes when used. Each stack of momentum consumed generates 1 extra turn, up to a maximum of 9 double turns when Time Shift is used at 9 momentum. It is generally recommended to use Time Shift only when you have 9 momentum in order to maximize the amount of extra turns available. Due to this, Base Epoch is able to deal a great amount of damage every turn after setting up Ultra Boost. Stats. At level 90, you should use 200 End to both increase your survivability and provide immobility resistance in boss fights. Invest the other 200 points in either Dex or Int, depending on whether you want more sustained damage due to the high uptime of blades, or more burst due to Final's high damage respectively. Invest the remaining 45 points in some combination of Cha and Whis for both decreased dragon cooldowns and mana respectively. Skills and rotation. The most important skills for Base Epoch are as follows. 1. Boost and Ultra Boost. Boost buffs you with damage, defense, bonus, and a heal, while Ultra Boost increases the buff strength. For example, Aim Boost goes from plus 40 bonus to plus 200 bonus. Boost is used 4 times to stack up all 4 boosts, and Ultra Boost is used right after that. 2. Time Shift. It grants you double turns based on the amount of momentum you currently have. 3. Laser Slice. It applies minus all resistance to the enemy based on the amount of momentum you currently have, capping at 3 momentum for a maximum of minus 45 all resistance. 4. Combo. It is used for dealing damage to the enemy. Each time combo is used, capping at 3 times, it deals more damage. The first and the second use generates 1 momentum each, whereas the third use generates 2 momentum. 5. Gunburst. It deals a great amount of damage to the enemy based on the amount of momentum you currently have, capping at 3 momentum for a maximum of 305% damage. 6. Final. This is basically the nuke of Base Epoch. It deals damage based on the amount of momentum you currently have. In order to maximize the damage, Final is used when you have 9 momentum. The secondary skills for Base Epoch are as follows. 1. Hex and Ultra Hex. Hex debuffs the enemy's damage, defense, and bonus, while Ultra Hex increases the debuff strength. For example, Power Hex goes from minus 10% boost to minus 33% boost. Hex is used 3 times to stack up all 3 debuffs, and Ultra Hex is used right after that. 2. Fade. It applies a 200 MPM shield for 1 turn inclusive. 3. Laser Blades. It applies a 66.7% weapon plus stat damage DOT to the enemy for 5 turns inclusive while generating 1 momentum. 4. Pierce. It applies plus health resistance to the enemy based on the amount of momentum you currently have, capping at 3 momentum for a maximum of plus 60 health resistance. 5. Charge Burst. It deals 140% damage in one hit to all enemies with no cooldown. 6. Attack. It is used during the setup as it generates 2 momentum. 7. Punch. It stuns the enemy for a few turns based on the amount of momentum you currently have, capping at 3 momentum for a maximum of 4 turns. Do note that this is not an auto stun. Base Epoch generally utilizes hexes, ultra hex, and attack to gain 9 momentum before using time shift. After using time shift, Base Epoch stacks up the boosts and starts outputting great amounts of damage using laser slice, combo, gunburst, and final. Here's the rotation on screen. Strengths and weaknesses. Base Epoch's biggest strength is its ability to deal high amounts of damage due to the combination of Ultra Boost, Laser Slice, Combos, Gunburst, and Final. It is also able to defend itself easily with the use of Ultra Defense Boost and Ultra Hex. Base Epoch also has a versatile hit count, as it can use Combos and Gunburst to proc Ice Scythe or any healing weapon special, while also being able to tackle reactive shields by spamming Charge Burst and Blades. The main issue with Base Epoch is the amount of turns it takes for setting up time shift. While setting up, Base Epoch has a tank damage for at least 5 turns, which is tough against some of the recent bosses. However, it does have hexes and fade, which can be used to mitigate some damage. Base Epoch is also very complex mechanics wise, as one has to learn how to manage momentum requirements and defenses under pressure, hence it can be difficult for people to use it properly. Furthermore, Base Epoch is not recommended for questing as it does not have any sort of front-loaded damage and requires a few turns to set up. Conclusion. This concludes the guide to Base Epoch. For more information on the skills and mechanics, check the DragonFable endgame wiki link in the description. What do you think about Base Epoch? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for the next Epoch guide featuring Eternal/Bard Core Epoch.